Hi, it's me Vamp, and welcome back or welcome to the channel. Today we are looking at the Phenmor. It's one of the new Incarnate Weapons, the evolving weapons as they used to be called. Here are the perks I have unlocked. There's one I don't have unlocked, but later on in the video I will actually show you guys what this would be. Currently I don't have every incarnate weapon, so I can't unlock it actually. If you do want to see a video where I did another incarnate weapon, there will be a link in the description below, as well as how to get incarnate weapons in general. But yeah, without further ado, let's actually, take a look at this weapon, shall we? Okay, we are in the simulacrum. Before I actually start killing enemies, let me show you my current build. Not a complete build, it's not fully optimized or anything, which actually may be the reason why I think what I think about that weapon, but I'll give you guys my final thoughts later on in the video when we do real world testing. This is just kind of a sort of, just showing you guys the potential-esque of this weapon. Let's go with level 70. Yeah, we don't want to go with too high of level, but we don't want to go with too low of level either. Okay, simulate. Okay, we spawned one enemy. That's great. Okay, so this enemy should be good enough. In order to charge it up, you do have to land headshots. But there is something about this, and I will show you. Okay, so we just activated its incarnate version. And it's doing damage. It's technically, kind of working. Okay, so yeah. I guess it might, like I said, my build probably has a lot to do. Now, if I switch back to regular mode, I do lose all of the energy I stored. So definitely keep that in mind. Let's spawn the enemy again. This is an Xmas, so this kind of isn't fair. It does perfectly fine against normal enemies. Oh, and if I only have, like, say a little bit charge, I can still switch and do, just, as much as I can in that amount of time. Yeah. And then it goes back to regular mode. Now, there is currently a bug that it would just stop shooting in incarnate form, so you'll have to manually switch it back to regular form. You'll switch it between form by pressing alternate fire. Alternate fire on console, it's R3 by default. On PC, I believe it is the middle mouse button. I could be entirely wrong about that. But yeah, let's go see how it performs in a real world scenario, shall we? Okay, we are solo in Mott. I was going to just choose Annie, but I'll be honest, after that performance in the simulacrum, I wanted to show you guys that it still can, clear, like, decent level enemies, no problem. It's really just the fact that I did it on Xmas because, I want to prepare you guys for like some of the worst case scenario. Xmas did get a rework, so they will be in a lot of missions at mid to higher content. Definitely higher content. And as you can see, once it goes in its incarnate form, it is shredding. And just like all of the incarnate weapons, if I don't shoot, the energy doesn't go down. It only goes down when I shoot. And, you know, if for whatever reason I want to end it early, all the energy gets zapped, but I do get to end it early. Now I'm going to get some headshots real quick again. Actually, this is pretty good for Xmas in that sense. You can keep getting headshots and get incarnate form faster on all of these weapons. I'll be honest, that's really what I use Xmas for these days. I see an Xmas, I have an incarnate weapon, I'm like, ooh, a chance to, you know, get, you know, the incarnate mode active faster. So yeah, don't think this weapon is any sort of a slouch or anything. It does do work. It does do work. So yeah, it does do work. You know what? We are actually going to, I know it hasn't been 5 minutes, but I'm not going to make you guys stay for all this 5 minutes. I'm going to actually go to show you guys, you know, the final perk that you can unlock on this weapon, as well as how to get it, I suppose, but it will be slight spoiler. So I'm warning you guys right now, this is your fair warning that it will be slight spoilers. So yeah, if you're still here after that, let's go see the final perk of this weapon. Okay, now we're actually in the chrysalis, which is on the Zaman ship that you'll get access to once you complete the quest. And we go to Cavalio. Now, in order to get this weapon, you would hit browser wares, you know, and then just buy the blueprint. But we're going to look at the final perk. Okay, so the final perk for this weapon, once I complete it, you'll get to choose between 3. Either on 2 headshots within 2 seconds, plus 50% headshot damage for 8 seconds. Enemies suffering fewer than 3 status effects will receive plus 100% critical damage, or 50% chance to deal 2,000 damage on non-critical hits. I'd probably go with the, devouring attrition, but the good thing about this is you can change them around anytime you want. It doesn't even cost anything. You can just change them once you upgrade. But yeah, my final thoughts about this weapon, not really feeling it. Maybe I'll like it more after the last perk, but as you saw, it kind of struggled quite a bit against the level 70 Xmas. I mean, I don't do that content all the time, but I want to be able to do that content all the time, if you know what I mean. But yeah, like I said, and link in the description below to the other, one of the other incarnate weapons I did. I believe it was the pistol I did a review on. But yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in the future video. Hopefully this helped in some way, shape, or form. And yeah, later.